butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, but I don't wanna jinx it, baby. Let's not get ahead of my time. Oh, but I don't wanna miss you, baby. So I stand up and speak just my mind. Oh. You're chilling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me high and dry. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're channeling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, 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 baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, but I don't wanna jinx it, baby. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, but I don't wanna jinx it, baby. Let's not get ahead of my time. Oh, but I don't wanna miss you, baby. So I stand up and speak just my mind. Oh. some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're channeling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry.
I'll be with you in 1 minute. Let's see what we got here. Oh, Max Tax, what's happening? Mike Adams. Yes, good evening. Let me see if I can get this stuff together. Let's see if I can get this together. All right. Sound check. 1 2 1 2. Let me get some of this other stuff. Brother Frank, what's happening? Yo, I want to thank you guys too. I'll wait till more people come on, but you guys have really been contributing to the channel, making a brother feel appreciated. I do know and understand what you guys are doing for a brother. Hold on 1 second. Let me get some of this other stuff. I am doing I finally now qualify for the bars program. So I am currently broadcasting on YouTube in the smaller format and in the larger format, finally, so that I can actually get some decent views for a change on these educational programming. Oh, man, hey, brother, and thank you, man. I know you had contributed. I know Max Tax has contributed. I think Max Tax contributed just recently too. Darius, Michael Adams, I think you did that. Like today or something. And then Richard R. Brown. I'll thank everybody again. So Richard R. Brown, Darius. Yep. I'll start with earlier. Darius, Michael Adams, Richard R. Brown. Let's see here. Again, Michael Adams. And then, Brother Frank. Brother Frank came through, even with... brother, I do appreciate you, man. Brother, we talked, man. You still got... Don't go out of your way for me, brother. I'll be all right. You have contributed to the channel. It's time for some other people to kick on in You know, oh yeah, there's Darius. There he is. Thank you for your contribution, brother. I do appreciate y'all. Hey, let me see if I can join in some other stuff. I was actually gonna get set up with my with my drinks. Man, I was caught up with the anybody who has. Let me turn this down. Let me reiterate. All right, let me reiterate. Anyone who has contributed to the channel is also able to call me and ask me questions and things like that. No matter if you have donated 50 cents to the channel or $5,000 to the channel, all are welcome that have put in on this. You know what I'm saying? And I even had somebody, he said he wasn't going to be here. I had somebody give a super chat today. That was my first super chat since YouTube gave me like half monetization. And let me see where we are today. Hold on a second. One second. Let me see where we are. Let me see studio. Because I actually had 3 new subscribers. As you can tell, I'm killing a little bit of time. Hold on, let me add this. Let me share my screen with you guys. We are getting there. I am at 941. I need 1,000. Like I said, so some of the stuff is not able to be monetized. And that's fine because I'm not at 1,000 subscribers yet. They're not penalizing me for this stuff just yet. Once I reach 1,000, I won't be able to play certain music that I like to play. An intro. It is what it is. Hold on one second. What is my... Oh, yeah. So you guys know, hey, man, so here it is. It is... Because I'm not doing memberships right now. Not until everything is all done. Oh, there's some super chats. Oh, Quiet Storm contributed. Learn to Trade. When the hell did he do this? Oh, that's nice. Learn to Trade contributed. Oh yeah, Mr. 0781. First Class Services. So I don't often show the super chats and stuff like that, but it's oh wow, I didn't realize he gave me $50. It's hard to find this stuff sometimes, man. It really is. But I just so you guys know, hey, look, man, I'm not making a killing on it. I haven't see, I'm almost there. Almost there. I am. She let me put in the tip just a little bit. She let me put in the tip. That's what the situation is. All right, hold on one second. Where is the... See, it's not even showing me any money. Where is that at? That's all right. What I'm gonna do is see, estimated revenue. See, a penny. I am not. I know some people think that I'm making money off of the YouTube videos. I'm not making any money off of the YouTube videos. They don't monetize my stuff. Look at Brother Frank. Thank you, man. Yeah, hey, Brother Frank, I tell them to call me, and then usually when they do call me, it's, you know, I gotta lift them up. I gotta lift them up. I don't want you guys to dig yourself in a hole. I don't want you guys to put yourself into a predicament. A 30-second phone call. I'll tell you if it's something good, something bad. I'll tell you, hey, look, man, you might want to, stay away from it. If you do go after that, look at this, that, and the other, and then I'm off the phone. I'm not here to run your business. I'm just here to keep you in business. I'm here to keep you in business. So, what is it? So yeah, I'm getting almost up to 1,500 views on my videos. There's 3 subscribers I had. Yeah, and they're mainly from the lives. Mainly from the lives. And I don't know why this thing is not showing me. Because I want to show y'all this money, man. Why it's not showing it? This is nuts. This is nuts. But it's I got a little bit more money till I get a payout. There's a little bit more money until I get a payout. So other than that, until I get to 1,000, it's mainly you guys keeping me going, keeping me interested in doing it. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, see, that's Brother Frank. Appreciate you, brother. All right, what I want to do here is I'm gonna probably play a video for you guys from the live. I know most of you weren't on the live from today. Either one of the ones from today. Oh, yeah. Hold on, I'm gonna do this. 1 second. Oh, hold on 1 second. I forgot I gotta do that. And then we will be. I was taking a phone call from, a viewer, from one of you guys. Yo, hey, he's back. He's back. All right, cool. Glad you made it back. Glad he made it back. Hey, Jacob is here. He's also contributed to the channel. Hey, glad you're here. Oh man, yeah, you guys are good to me though. You guys are real good to me. I do appreciate you. All right. So that's what you're seeing here. And see, these are the numbers on the evening show. Hey man, I'm really not, I don't do anything like what the daytime numbers do. Nothing like that. So let me go back. And what I'm doing is I'm gonna play, even though most of you guys were here for the lives. For 1 second. I'm just trying to get everybody all caught up. If this thing will even show it to me. Let me see if you guys saw this. Oh, that's not what I want. Let's see if we can get this one going. Bear with me now, 1 second. Come on, man, make this thing big. It is visibility to the public. All right, cool. So then we should be able to see this. Oh, what the heck? No. 1 second. Bear with me. Give me a little bit more. Oh, that's why. Hold on. This is the one for today. All right, let me save that. And let's see if we can do, because what I'm really going to do is do a run through. I did tell you guys, because some of you saw the live from today when I was in the store, because I think Jumpy was there. Jacob, I don't think you were there. Brother Frank came in on one. No, all right. So Max Tax, I have about a good 20 songs that are free for me to play. This song right now is one of them, but the ones I really want to play, I can't. Ew! My apps is here. My apps. Did you or did you not do the Dean training? We all want to know, because I showed everybody Dean deep fryers today, and they said in the chat, oh, that's Mike Apps right there. That's for Mike Apps. Oh, Untamed Kango, what's happening? Brother Frank says, have I talked about doing warranty work and my opinion about it? Well, I do talk about warranty work. I talk about doing JMC, which JMC, I think it's like Black Bear, Vault. I talk about Dukers, Blue Air. My method is for you guys to get in using warranty. It's difficult with the major lines, but it's easier with like JMC. It's easier with Dukers. It's easier with some of the other ones. Um, yeah, I called when I talked to Amanda Menu Master. They weren't able to give me a labor guide. What they did do for me was that they were able to tell me. They said, "Hey, look," because I know they got one. Because the guy was like, "Hey, look, that thermal cutoff, that high limit is going to take you 3 hours." So I'm like, dude, if you got the damn numbers that tell you it's going to take me 3 hours, you got the damn numbers. Give me the damn numbers, man. Um, Sometimes you have to ask for the training department. There's someone in the training department, and that person will then give you the numbers. So the two people that have the numbers that will give you the numbers is the warranty department that handle claims, and then the training department. Sometimes it's one and the same. Oh, so Jacob, you were there. All right, so you don't get a chance to tap in till you get off of work. Yeah, I know I'm 2 hours ahead. Oh, good. I'm glad they helped you. I just open up and give you guys what, because I don't know. Like Jacob is at a different level than most people that are watching. So everybody's at a different level. I got some grocery guys that watch. I have some laundry, not laundry. I have some dishwasher guys that watch. So it is, I'm trying to hit all aspects, all things. And right now, who sent out a check? So Isomatic is sending out. It's sending out the W9s already. Who the hell is this from? They're gonna have to redo that because I gotta give them like 3 damn invoices. Who the hell was this? Oh, this is another restaurant place. No, this was a builder. This was a builder here called ADE. ADE Restaurant Services. They're a builder that also facilitates the service on the equipment inside these places. Like this one in particular is for a Montessori school. So they built the Montessori school, and they also sold a contract to provide facilities maintenance to it. And they hate my guts because there is no one else to take a call on the damn CMA dishwasher. And they refuse to use me for the soap. I think they're using Cisco. They're using Cisco. All right. So Brother Frank says you get a lot of calls asking if you do warranty, and you always say no because of my first experience with warranty. So first of all, Brother Frank, no one should be calling you asking you to perform warranty work, not a customer. If the customer is calling you, they don't have warranty. What it is just like on the residential side. They hear that they have a 5-year compressor warranty, and they want to make the whole thing warranty. They hear that they got 5 years on the evaporator, and they want to make the whole thing. Well, maybe it's the evaporator, so you got to come out. Yeah, I can come out, but it's still going to be, 200. And I'm going up. 200. I think. Am I going to 285? It's 285 to come out, plus the $3.50 a mile for me to go. So it is what it is. And then once I go, I will determine if it's warranty or not. But that's the fee you have to pay. Warranty isn't determined by the person that's calling you. Warranty is determined by the service technician. So what else did my app say? You saw part of a live with a cooler with a bat. Oh, you saw. Ooh, wait a minute. Also saw a Chipotle startup. All right, so I did one today that was a cooler that also had a bad LED. So was this the one where I was at that liquor store that you saw where I was doing a number of fridges with the LED? Because that was MVP. So my apps, the one that let me see if I can get that into this damn thing. That was MVP. COD. They lagging, man. YouTube is messing with my stuff. They won't even process my damn videos. Processing will begin after. Oh, within 24 hours. Just play my goddamn video. Hey, there we go. All right.
So that is bad. And then
all right, I'm gonna take off the sound of my voice because I can't stand this. Can't stand the sound of my own voice. All right, let's make this big. And then we go to the liquor store. Okay, so that was MVP. Those were coolant units. That was COD. Those units were 134A. They're 8 years old. Yes. So that's it. Yeah, COD is cash. COD is the customer. The customer pays you. I told you before. Brother. If somebody is like in bankruptcy, somebody is a bad payer, they got to pony up. They got to give you credit card. They got to give you credit card over the phone. Hey, how bad do you need this job done? I'll go out there. I need credit card. And when you go out there, you know, say, hey, look, this is what I found. You want me to do it? I need credit card for the labor on this. We're going to agree to this. Because they have credit card. They have credit card. But COD is cash on demand. It's cash on delivery. The customer has nothing to do with MVP. You have millions of MVP product out there. There's no need not to service it. It's cash. So I got a number for you. If you are servicing MVP, Partstown has decided not to service MVP. Partstown does not have MVP parts, but I know who does. And what the hell happened to my damn sound? Yo, what's happening, brother? Yo, so Brother Jacob says, warranty turnaround times can be a pain, but out here we work on everything, literally. Hot side, cold side, laundry, and dishware. Chemical pumps, yeah, all brands too. Like everything. What about you? Right? I appreciate all this contribution today, all this talking. This is nice. Brother Reginald Terry says, what's up to me and to you? Let me make this bigger. Let me take myself back. Now, what you're looking at, this is this was a live from 3 hours ago. So 3 hours ago, I had to go out and check this one out. Some of you might have seen that I went out the other night, but I wasn't able to get tech support. They were already closed, and then I had to go. My daughter left the basketball game early, so I had to go home. I thought I was gonna go pick her up, but she went and Ubered home. So whatever. Let's see if I can make this bigger. All right, I think that'll be about right. So now what you're looking at is me going through, I got the actual service code. All these years that I service a Menu Master, I don't remember the damn service code. I don't actually have to get in and service them that often. Usually when I do, I have them on the phone, so I just have them give me the damn code. So, if you did not see this, the service call, what you're looking at is I went in with the access code. Once you're in, you can actually check every single component. All the units with a screen, with that LCD display, you could actually go ahead and you don't have to put a meter on anything. It gives you amperage, it gives you temperature readings, the whole nine. I got both sides off. I'm telling people to be careful with the capacitor. It has a diode on it to discharge it, but you still, as a matter of safety, you still want to, discharge it. And what we went through is, the high limit was damaged, and then we also have an issue with the cooling fans. So they're actually starting to give intermittent issues. No, 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 no. I have done, especially when it was for God, what the Salad and Go, because Salad and Go was across the street from this place. Um, no, no, they give you the code. The code is readily available. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. Let me show you the code. It's not hard to get the code. Oh damn it! Hold on one second. Let me open up a new one. I'm opening up a new one. Meta menu master. Access code, and I believe the hold on, the access code. I believe it's in the service manual. I believe it's in the service manual. Oh, technical bullets. There we go. So here's one right here. It's not. They'll give it to you, but it's not hard to get in there. It's not hard to get it. So there you go, right there. It's from their site. Oh, damn it. Hold on one second. I'm downloading. And it's just a situation where, to be honest with you, it was just easier for me to call them than it was for me to just pull the damn thing up. It was just so much easier. All right, let me see here. All right, hold on one second. I'm gonna pull up the. Let me stop that screen. Let me do another one. Do. All right, so here we go. This is the service bulletin. You know, they go over all this kind of stuff, or the reset. Oh, that's what the display one is. All right. You know, they go over this stuff. They gave me all kind of training over the years. But anyway, they make it very well known. You know, there it is, 13579. There it is right there, 13579. So it's not like this is super hidden. It's not like it's secret squirrel or nothing like that. Let me see if I can do anything with these notes. Teleprompter. They don't have anything for me to like post this just yet. My guess is that's probably going to be coming next. And my apologies to you guys that are watching me on the small screen. You guys can't see. You guys can't see none of this. Hold on. You guys can't see any of that. Oh, hold on. I'm over here trying to navigate. 1 second. Trying to navigate. For you guys with the small screen. So there's the access code 13579. And that is to gain access to the Amana Menu Master. The other ones have different codes. But you can get the codes. It's not a big deal. Now let me cancel this one. Because everybody got it. Everybody took that information down. 1 second. Let me share that. So I specifically went in with that. So the manuals are on Partstown. The manuals are with ACP. So let me go to ACP directly. The commercial division that you guys a little interested in that one. So these are the different monikers. These are the different brands that are operating under the Amana banner, which is Ali Group. So it's Express Chef, Amana Commercial, Menu Master, and that encompasses all of these units. So the first couple of units, these units, you don't have your display, so you don't need that code like that. Not until you get into, this one. Not until you get into this one right here, the Express Chef. Then again, with this one, you got the code to get in, and then your Turbo Chef style ovens. These two right here compete with Turbo Chef. Yeah, rationale. Well, rationale codes change with the year that the unit was made. You can get plenty of rationale codes. So I just find it just better. I just don't deal with a rationale. Hold on one second. I don't want to parse down Canada because I got a number of rationale books that I printed out. That guide, service codes, yeah, service manuals. There we go. No, I don't want that. Zombie parse sound guide. Oh, good. Here's the training one. Boom. So I got this one. Now this is an old unit now. This is an old unit. See, this edition is from 2008. So the codes and everything that you're gonna get from this rationale manual are from a 2000, around 2008, 2010. But once again, for those who are not trained on these ovens, my advice is not to touch these ovens. So 178. So you can get some of these manuals with the I've gotten some from Parstown and I've gotten some from other sources. If you actually have, yeah, I know it's old. I know. Yeah, don't spend time on it. Yeah. But there are some newer ones. There are newer ones this just so happened to be one that I popped up, but there are various ones out there. Untamed Kangle said the newer ones prompt a barcode authorization. Ooh. Once again, I just had this conversation today. I had this conversation about 45 minutes ago. I said, hey, do not touch the rationale. Leave rationale the hell alone. Leave it alone. Just let it be. Let it go. Let the damn rationale go. So you're gonna see on this one, there's rationale here. I mean, if I really, 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 really wanted to push the issue, like I said, I can become a rationale servicer. I become a rationale servicer within a year. And it's on me that I haven't done it. Yes. Bruh, a lot of them, Jacob, a lot of them are now Wi-Fi enabled, near interface enabled, Bluetooth enabled, and that goes for Unox. That goes for all the other ones. They've all done a lot with that. Where's the hold on? Where's the? No, hold on. Where's the? Oh, there they are. So there's the rationale. So my client is a rationale test kitchen. So my client is rationale. What I have in here is the marketing. Oh damn, there's the rest of the stuff. So does that look familiar? It's still rendering some of this, some of the photos, some of the video. I get bad signal, so I'm not able to see what you guys are looking at. So I don't see the quality of the video till later. Hold on a second, and I'll show you guys. So I was getting ready to hook this unit up, and they didn't have full power. They didn't have full power. So this is one from earlier, and I was dealing with the new plug. It's got to be over here. Hold on one second. There it is. Damn, that looks really bad. But that was the banner for True. That was the banner for the True. Oh yeah, so that's bad. That didn't turn out too good. That didn't turn out good at all. Hold on one second. All right, so back to the question that you guys had. Make sure. Back to the question that you guys had. All right. Let me see here. You had, we talked about cash on demand, the liquor store. So I placed that order this morning for 4 transformers for the LED drivers. And then I just wanted to address what Brother Frank was talking about. Oh damn, what the hell happened to my video? What Brother Frank was, to go back over Brother Frank's stuff, if he's still here or not, you are the one in control. People call me all the time, and I laugh their asses right off my phone. Get off my phone. Let me see what this is. Oh, this was from the night before. This was from the night before. So this is what I was experiencing. Hold on one second. Yeah, so it's irrational. Yeah, it is irrational. All right, so hold on. Let me put myself on the screen. I have all the paperwork. This was offered to me in order to become a rationale service provider. You are required to invest $26,000, which is not bad. But you are also required to have a dedicated phone line for Rationale to call you. So a dedicated phone line and a dedicated phone operator. So you must have someone that answers Rationale call whenever they call. All right. So if they're, so if you're 9 to 10, 9 a.m. to 10 p.m., 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., you have one person that is trained by Rationale that answers the phone, that books, and then you got to have 20. So my deal was I was supposed to have $26,000 worth of Rationale parts, which if you are not the initiated, it sounds like a lot. It sounds like a lot, but $26,000.
How good of you to join us.
$26,000 worth of parts is not a lot. These Rationale parts are $1,000 for this, $1,000 for that, $500 for this, $500 for that. So once you get through with, if you have 26 parts at $1,000 a part, that's 26 parts. It was not really that much. But they're going to want you to carry a number of door latches. They're going to want to carry a number of Y valves. Just because you make that initial order doesn't mean that you stick with that order. But you still have to have the dedicated phone operator that answers your phone, your business line, but is available to Rationale whenever they call. So any one of you can become Rationale authorized. Any one of you. They have training every single month. Rationale has training every single month. They used to have training in Las Vegas and in Chicago every single month. When the pandemic hit, they got rid of the Las Vegas warehouse. And in doing so, they got rid of the Las Vegas training. Training is about It's a week and a half. Jacob, isn't it about a week and a half of rationale training? It's not a week. It's more than a week. So you got to send your technicians, and now they don't give you a number of technicians that you're supposed to have, but it's kind of implied that they would like you to have more than one person. So if you're a one man shop, it ain't gonna be for you. It's heavy equipment, a lot of equipment. You got to do site surveys. You have to do, you got to do the installs, and it requires proper drainage, electrical, water, a lot of stuff. But you essentially would be a rationale shop. You don't get paid much for the. I think the site survey or something is like $110 or whatever Rich Malachi said it is, like $100 some bucks to go out to do the site survey. It's not much to do the installs or something like that. And the thing is, you're supposed to reap, everything on the back end, which is why rationale techs charge the hell out of customers, because they put in the unit for relatively little money, but when they come out, you can only get the rationale filter. Can't use anybody else's filter. You got to use a rationale 3M filter, all that kind of stuff. Right? See, it's okay. It's $500 for the cert. No, Jacob. No. It was $500. It was $500 damn near 10 years ago. It was $500 10 years ago. Then it went to $700 or $750. It's about $1,000. It's about $1,000+ Let me see if I can look it up. It's about $1,000+. And that's before hotel. You have to cover your hotel. I think if you pick a certain hotel, they'll come and pick you up from the hotel. But let me see. I used to have all this stuff, but it just. I deal with everybody else, so I don't need rationale. I deal with everybody else. This fixation on rationale is irrational. This fixation on rationale is not going to do your business any good. This fixation on rationale is a waste of your time. All right. Rationale, combi oven training class. Tech. Oh, what the hell is this? Oh, original instructions. No. I don't want the operating. I want the class. I want the class. I used to have it on my PDF. What it was. Training class for techs. Golf Road. I don't know. Oh, let's see here. Yes, it's on Golf Road. They're gonna tell me they don't have it. They have it on Golf Road, you bastard. In-person training. Yep. They always want to talk about that. The cooking stuff. Service Plus Academy. Let's see what this is. What the hell is this? What is this? I don't know what they. Oh, you guys couldn't see that. My bad. Yo, Invictus, what's happening? Greetings, everyone. Oh, okay. You're saying my bad. It is So Jacob is saying that. Yeah, it's $500 to install a freaking rationale oven. That is insane. That is, just so you guys know, that is dirt cheap. Yeah. Right. And so the thing is, you work on these units outside of warranty. Warranty is going to net you relatively little. The warranty rates are still 1980 prices. All right. Your money is not made in warranty. The money is made in COD. So you use warranty to assert your dominance in a market. Use your warranty to muscle everybody else out of the way. Part of the reason why no one wants me to tell you guys this information is because it's in their best interest to have the least amount of people in the market as possible. It just raises the rates on everybody. All right, so what we got here? Jacob is saying, don't go down the rabbit hole. Yeah, it is an abyss. Yes, we need to get into something a little more rational. But be honest with you, the vast majority of you guys watching me now, pay attention to this stream, my broadcast. You are not yet ready for combi ovens. That is not for you at this current point in time in your career. That is for a little later on. Some of you don't like to use meters. Some of you guys don't know what the hell a manometer is, or a gas flue combustion analyzer. When you get into combi ovens, you have quite a bit of issues that are combustion issues. And because of that, you're going to need combustion analyzer tools. And let me help you out with that. And Jacob is going to chime in. I know he is because I'm counting on it. Hold on, let's see here. Testo. Combustion analyzer. Oh, come on, man. Yeah, there's the 310. Okay, that's not that bad. That was not that bad. Here we go. Nah, that's what I'm looking for. So this Testo combustion analyzer, my go-to is Testo. Now you probably find some at a lesser price, but this is what you're going to need. No, not the manometers. Yeah, water display. Yeah. But I'm talking about typically now when you call tech support, I don't care who it is, Zurich. I don't care if it's BKI. I don't care if it's Unox. I don't care if it's damn, I'm drawing a blank. There's like 30 different brands. Everybody makes a combi. They really want to know if the unit is properly adjusted. And without a combustion analyzer, you're not going to be able to let them know what is going on with the unit, because you have to have these numbers. You got to have these numbers here. Let me see if I got some. You have to have it. You gotta have it. So it's you're looking. I don't care who it is. You're looking in the $1,000 range, 1,000 plus. Like this one is 1,600 or whatever. Because the unit is a bomb. Okay, let me do this. The unit is a bomb. A combi oven is a bomb. You guys remember the two little boys from the Ukraine, the Sarnif boys or whatever the hell their name was, and they did that at the Boston Marathon. They only use a regular pressure cooker loaded with nails and stuff like that, and it caused all that damage. Magnify that by an oven, right? Magnify that with a combi oven, and you have a very lethal appliance that at the very least, if things go bad, you will cause people to go deaf. At the very worst, you will actually cause them to be deceased, because shrapnel will fly everywhere. It is a pressure cooker, right? Whether it's gas or whether it is electric. So I am really stressing to you guys, leave the combi ovens alone. There are plenty of convection ovens that you work on. Work on convection ovens. Knock yourself out. You are not ready for combi ovens. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. A lot of you have very shaky safety standards, right? Some of you, no offense, but some of you are like the kid that stick the finger in the damn socket. Some of you like to run with scissors, and a combi oven is the most dangerous piece of kitchen equipment, right? It is the most dangerous. All of the pressure ovens, they are the most lethal of the appliances. So I'm just gonna tell you guys, thoroughly warn you, you have 30, 40 other pieces in that goddamn kitchen. You got ice machines, you got ovens, you got regular ovens, you got grills, you got griddles, you got ranges, you have deep fryers, you have fridges, prep tables, ice cream machines. Leave the fucking pressure cooker alone. Leave the damn combi ovens alone. It is not for you. Don't die and don't maim and kill anybody else. It's not for you. Get a couple more years under your belt. Start working on you learning your meter and making sure you got the right voltage and shit like that. Combi oven is not for you. Yeah, well, all right, Brother Frank, I completely agree with you on that. But like I said, like a microwave, you're only going to kill yourself, right? And somebody just died. There was a technician that just died just recently with a microwave. But a pressure cooker, a combi oven, you risk killing and maiming women and young kids and teenagers and shit like that. People that have nothing to do, they just want to go and they work at a really low minimum wage job as it is, and then some asshole come in there and wants to use a pressure switch, a universal pressure switch for that you put on an air conditioning system. They want to put a universal pressure switch on a combi oven, and then when it's not at the right setting, boom, and you got people that are seriously hurt that have no business getting anything more than a knife cut, and you're ending people's lives, you're maiming people, this is not for you. Give it time, become a professional first, right? And like I said, ice machines, dishwashers, regular ovens, there's so much else work out. Even steamers will blow. Steamers, I say start with steamers. Just the combi ovens, you could really mess up somebody's life. All right, all because you want to fucking make a couple of dollars and you're undercharging them anyway. You're undercharged. You guys don't know what to charge anyway. And you want to work on a $30,000 oven that can kill people. Not right. It's not right. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Some of your judgment skills are a little lacking. Don't do it. Combi oven explosion 20. Let's say 2024. Let's see what we find. Oh, good. There were no combi oven explosion 2024. There was one at Tyson. All right. The term combi oven referred to the typical oven fires, blah, blah, blah. All right. So one happened at Tyson. So these are much, much larger units. Leaving food unattended. Grease residue. Yeah, you get a lot of grease buildup in this. Ooh, let me see here. There was a combi oven explosion at Burger King. And I can't help but to keep thinking about this damn kid that is forever fucked up because somebody augmented a damn combi oven. Fires and explosions at Burger King. Yeah. Propane tanks, gas leaks. So they are really trying to keep this under wraps. But it is a thing. It is a thing. So my advice is to get a little more time under your belt on the commercial side of things before you go and start messing with that. You're going to need combustion analyzers and all that kind of stuff to do the job properly. Yeah, warranty. MaxTac warranty is capped. And Brother Frank, it's not just easy money. It's just regular money. There's nothing too complicated about a combi oven. If you're using the factory supplied components, let me see if I can make one step bigger. There it is. Yeah, if you're using factory supplied parts, you won't have an issue. But every now and then, somebody gets the idea, oh, I gotta get this thing going because they need this, and then they bypass pressure switches, they bypass different safety devices, and then bad shit happens. And the juice is not because, hey, MaxTac, it only takes one time. It only takes one time for one unit to blow, and damn the money. I'm talking about somebody just goes into work and then now they're forever fucked up because somebody put the wrong pressure switch on there. They look the same. I found this one pressure switch for $25 at Johnstone, and then they put that pressure switch on there instead of the one that belongs on there, and too much pressure builds up, and then boom, the door lock can't handle it. And the thing blows. So these things do happen. You can look it up on your own time, but it is not something that you want to be a part of, and you don't want anybody you know of to be a part of it. So it's just one of those things. I'm trying to find that damn thing about the Burger King. But enough about the doom and gloom. Right. I hope you realized the importance I put on that. Like I said, you got dozens of other. You got toaster ovens and conveyor ovens, and there's so many other pieces of equipment to work on. Mixers, blenders. Knock yourself out with all the rest of the stuff. You're gonna have more than enough work with fridges that are leaking and fridges that are, matter of fact, let me see if I can find that other damn video. Fridges that need door gaskets and then it's on my damn tablet. That's why I don't have it. I won't be able to show it to you. So the place where I gotta I might as well show you the let me do parts down. Might as well show you the amount of Menu Master parts. Let me make this thing big and me small. Am I logged in? Oh, this thing ain't gonna log me in. Oh, maybe. Yeah, I'm in. Is it the right damn account? All right, let me see here. Is it under my quotes or what? All right, I'll just do this. No. Amana. Menu Master. Let me see. Cap. I don't want the damn cap. All right, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna start with Amanda Menu Master, and I'll just go down the list. So here's the mag. Not too bad. $135. So the Amanda Menu Master that I'm working on. Let's see here. Here's the door latch assembly. That's only $83. Not bad at all. But of course, I would have to have the damn 3-hour job. I would have to have the damn 3-hour because the high limit thermal cutoff has failed. Grease got into it, and it's no longer functioning. I think they were pressing the reset button itself. Prove it. Because the error codes don't go back that far, but I believe that somebody got clever. Door handle, don't need that. Here is a thermal cutout, don't need that. Oh man, I hate parts. I hate parts out so much. Damn, come on. Okay. Oh, let me do this one. This is the bottom. Let me see if you guys are able to see this. So the Amana Menu Master that I have, the bottom element is drooping down. Let me blow this up. So I'm gonna need to replace this one on the bottom oven. They got 16 in stock, $352 for that element. It doesn't appear to. I don't think it's gonna take me that long to do it. Now the cutoff. So I have to replace the thermal cutoff. Hold on a second here. Here's the motor. I'm gonna do. They're making me order a kit, which includes 2 cooling fan motors. This thing's awful. This is awful. There's a transformer 275. They know damn well this thing is a frequently ordered part. This is a frequently ordered part. Here's one of the motor stir, the antenna that actuates that the wave in the wave guide. My RTD. Here's the temperature sensor. Mine are fine. What the hell is a residential? Sucks ass. Oh, okay. Here's one of the fans right here. Damn, 306. I gotta replace 2 of those. Yeah, my customer is not going to be happy with this. They are not gonna be happy. So that's my cost anyway. So that's over $600 in fans, and I gotta charge them more than that. You know what? So let me do this. Since this is being a pain in my ass. MR. Shoot. All right, hold on a second. Let me see if I can look for parts. All right, here we go. Model quick search is come on, man. Play nice in front of company. Play nice in front of company. It's a 22. It's a 22. And it's not gonna want to behave. I know it ain't. I know it's not. This is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna search for a element cut off. That's the only thing I'm looking. And I got the. You know what? I got the damn part number. Screw this. Parts Sound is playing games. I hate parts. I hate parts Sound. Did anybody even see this live that I did? I know I had about 300 people on this live that I did. Oh, all right. Let me do the parts number. The part number is 59174519. And now what I'm getting to on this is not only am I doing 2 Amana Menu Masters, which is the only cooking device that they have. So it's not bad. It's $190. I'm spending more money on the fans. But they said this one right here is going to be 3 hours. This is 3 hours to change this. And to be honest with you guys, the only time you're going to run into like a warranty call with any major manufacturer is if you are the the sole servicer for that client. Like when I was doing the build out on Salad and Go, I handled all the Amana Menu Master service calls, whether they were in warranty or out, but of course they were all in warranty. So I handled all of those $2,000 panels and all that kind of stuff. Not a problem. So it's just a regular thermal cutout. But I wish they showed the back. So it's got a resettable button on it. So I'm gonna do this one, and then I'm going to do the turbo air. Let me see if I can pull up some damn photos. Hopefully I don't have anything inappropriate. I don't think so. Yeah. Hey, you gotta subscribe to the channel. Hold on, let me put up the. I'm gonna put that up. I'll put up the subscribe to the channel while I go ahead and link this. But Brother Frank is right. Please subscribe to the channel. I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers. Oh, here it is right there. Oh, please subscribe to the channel. I appreciate your engagement on all this. We are going to drop that, and then we are going to share. Oh, yeah, I told them I got 3 out of the 300 people viewing. I got 3 subscribers. Share screen, and yeah, I got 3 subscribers, which is a lot more than I normally get. So most videos I don't get any subscribers, but on that one I had got 1. I mean, you know, I'll get 1. Sometimes I actually have a couple people unsubscribe. Let me see this. There we go. I was showing the brother that I got this Hobart in the damn garage. Where's the voltage? The date code. Oh, it's in the alphabetical date code. Damn, I don't see the voltage. Anyway, I'm moving on. That's the Hobart I got in the garage. I got a Champion in the garage. So they got a lot of stuff. That's the element that I need for this customer. This is a view of the Amana Menu Master, so it's not all messed up. But yeah, this thing has been rode hard and put away wet. So this is the one. One unit is going to need an element, and the top oven, the one that's exposed right now, that needs 2 cooling fans, and it needs a new thermostat. So this was the live from earlier. That was one of the dishwashers I'm getting ready to go do. So that's the outlet I was looking at. These are different outlets I was explaining to you guys before. So you got 223 phase, you got 220 single phase, and then you got the different style of plug. So this is a 220 single phase with this style of plug, which is a lot different than the 4-prong plug. This one is the 2-prong. And then you got a single 120 volt. So here's ITV. ITV is always looking to add people. ITV ice machines. I think ITV is out of, I used to think it was out of Korea, but it's actually out of Spain. ITV is out of España, I believe. Oh, that's some UNO stuff. My Continental. And there's your Dean. There's your Dean, brother. There it is right there. There's Dean. So my client had quite a few Dean units. So there it is. There's your Dean, brother. There's your Dean. Uh-oh. My lights are starting to go. Yo, yeah. Yeah, those are pictures I showed you of my collection. I got all those dishwashers. I got a bunch of dishwashers in the garage. And now I'm going to be moving pretty soon, so I'm going to scrap them. as we get closer and closer to selecting one and figuring out what part of Houston, which suburb, and then if we're going to do a unit that's a short sale or not. I don't think I'm going to take all this stuff to a storage. I think I'm going to start breaking this stuff down. That was the goal all the way. Anyway, was to get rid of, strip some of this down. All right, so what does this say for my apps? It says, what the? There we go. It says, have to start beating the Facebook groups to get you at the. Yeah, would you? I'm almost at. You came in later. I am almost at the 1,000, brother. I'm almost there. Now, hold on a second. Let me go back to the photos. There's your Dean, brother. There's your Dean. I told you I deal with Dean. It's just a regular old Fry Master. And here's the picture that's not blurry. So my customer is the launch client. Is a launch customer for the True Ice machines. They don't even have them anymore. So they put all the marketing material in this corner. They put all the marketing stuff in the damn corner. But my customer is, they can sell True. I sell True. I could buy my True through them, or I could buy my True directly. True offered me to buy directly. I was like, dude, what the hell? Why the hell I want to buy directly through you? All right, might as well buy it through my client. And, like I said, they're a Rationale dealer. So there's all the Rationale stuff. There's Taylor. There's even more Rationale that's been sold. Taylor stuff over there. So as they sell new equipment, they then remove the Taylor. I don't even want to ask them for the damn Taylor because I don't have an access code to get in it to work on it. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't. I can get the access code for Garland. I have access codes for Garland. I've had training with Garland. Taylor won't give me anything. For all you laundry guys, you get $225 off of Speed Queen parts, and not just Speed Queen and Continental and Dexter. If you order through Alliance, which is Speed Queen, if you spend up to $2,000, you get to take off. So the code is special 225 or special 500 if you're ordering those parts. True is also hiring. They're hiring their own technicians. They've always had their own technicians. They actually, fun fact. Oh yeah, then the guy in the picture. Oh no, that's Caleb. All right, I thought that was gonna be another guy named Mike. But anyway, so True has their own technicians in Miami. Something about the technicians in Miami and yada, yada, yada. We got to do it ourselves. Yada, yada, yada. We got to do it ourselves. Yeah, that's what True thinks about Miami technicians. So they've actually had their own technicians down in Miami going on 10 years. But if you would like to work for them nationwide, and especially, I think they start you out in Missouri, in St. Louis, downstate Illinois. You got to cross across the Mississippi. But $31 an hour is what True is paying. There's the QR code. Have at it. There's your QR code. You're interested in work for True Manufacturing. Fun fact, everybody is hiring. Everybody's hiring. And we're going to get ready to wind this down. This is more pictures of the Amana. This is the situation that all that insulation had crumbled and blocked the airflow. MXP, that was a serial number. Let's see what else I got. All right, some of this stuff is from Chipotle. Oh, this is what you guys didn't see. You guys didn't see this. This is Woodstone. I should have the parts for this tomorrow. Should have the parts for that Woodstone tomorrow. And no, okay. So I'll have the parts for the Woodstone tomorrow. I'll have parts for the Caliente for the caliente tomorrow. And Brother Frank, you said what was for sale? Which one was for sale? Let me see if I got a picture of this protein cooker. This is what makes the rice and the beans for Chipotle. So they the manufacturer taught me how to go in there and how to run the unit without actually having to depress the button in the back. And so I went through all the components, tested everything, and I've determined that it is the actual relay board that has some kind of a logic failure to it. It will light up the first time, and then when it comes to lighting up the second time, it's a 50-50 chance. When it comes to lighting up the third time, it will not light. If I turn the unit off and then turn it back on, it'll do it. And so I actually, what you're seeing now is I actually swapped the wires. So 22 and 21 are crossed, and we still have the same ignition failure. So you have a red light that appears all the way at the upper left corner when there's a failure, and you have a green light on the lower right that lets you know that you have proper ignition. And so this is Woodstone. They make the griddles, they make pizza ovens, and this is what makes the rice and the beans. And so those buttons, those buttons right there, it allows you to manually automatically fire the stuff up. As long as you hold the button, I don't have to go into the back and push that sucker. Let's see here what we got. What we got going on? Brother Frank says, everybody is hiring. Yes, they are. Now, I got a fun fact about that. Bro, I'm over there working at that Chipotle. And there was a guy, there was a young brother, and he said he was 38 or something. He said he was 38, and he was a helper. And this saddened my soul. Right, so the young guy he's there in the Chipotle with me. He's seen me work on the H&K stuff. He's seen me work on the Caliente panini press. He's seen me work on the Woodstone stuff. He's seen me do the deep fryer. He actually handed me the oil for the deep fryer. And I said, oh, okay, you work for the construction company. So he's running around helping out with the construction company. He said, no, I'm a day laborer, and I'm here just helping the construction company out, grabbing whatever they tell me to grab. Well, okay, cool. I talked to him some more. He's a writer and spoken word artist and all this other shit. Got a couple of books out or whatever. Not once did he ask, could he work for me? Instead of going to do day labor when he needs money, he could have asked me for my information to learn from me this information. And instead he left. He didn't even make sure when the guy told him that he was getting paid for 5 hours or whatever, the kid and he's 38 years old. That's not a kid, but he tore ass. Like, what the hell? Like, he could be working for me. He didn't ask me if I needed anything. He didn't ask me if he could learn anything from me. Doing this does not prevent you from writing a book. I'm just very bad at doing it. We hadn't even talked about that. I was like, after he gave me the oil and stuff, and he told me he had a couple of books published. I said, yeah, man. I said, now with AI, you could just speak, and it'll do the grammar. It will do the checking for you. It'll make everything grammatically correct. But and I told him, I said, hey, I got to do a book for this. I got all my stuff. I gotta have this thing done. Oh yeah, that's cool. And when they told him 5 hours, now he's hearing me talk with everybody there. The construction company owner, he's hearing me talk with the guy who he was directly answering to. He's seeing me talk to the electrician. He's telling, he's seeing me. Some people I'm ordering around, some people I'm just conversing with. But he's seeing me. You know what I'm saying? And he's still, I don't know. It like I said, it saddens my soul. It saddens my soul. Oh, yeah. Hey, man, there's a lot of people like that. They want to sing, they want to rap. This guy, he does science fiction writing. So, whatever, man. It is what it is. I don't want to force anybody to do, and this kind of stuff. But if you're already at the point where you got to go and go to day labor, you got to go to labor ready. What the fuck? That's crazy. No, you learn a goddamn trade, learn a skill, man. And that reminds me, go to Learn the Trades channel. He's got a bunch of new videos out. I have not had a chance to check him out. I saw that he had posted them. He posted one late last night. I did not get a chance to check it out. Who the heck? No, this ain't Learn the Trades. Damn it. Let me see if I can pull him up. But check him out. Learn the Trade. All right. Kevin. Learn a Trade. Where the hell is he at? Damn, he's hard to find. Yeah, commercial equipment. Okay, so this should be him. So check the brother out. I'm going to drop the link. Here it is right there. There's the link to the brother's channel. Oh, you guys can see none of that. Damn. So this is the link to his channel. Kevin Tate, Learn the Trade. He'll teach you about the Turbo Chef ovens. I defer to him when it comes to speed ovens. Yeah, there is no one better when it comes to speed ovens. That's the man that you need to look to talk to. He actually trains a course on it. I do no such thing. I do no such thing. Yeah, so my apps is saying that he doesn't think people see it as an option, but that's crazy because he's in a brand new Chipotle. It's not even open. It's not even going to be open for another month. It's not even going to be open another month. Yeah, that was the thing because that's who he was working with. But it's crazy. It was just crazy to me. And the sad thing is, if you try to force somebody into the life, they're going to reject it because it wasn't there. It wasn't their idea to come into it. Oh man, I didn't want to do this anyway, man. That guy told me I was gonna make $1 million doing this, man. This ain't, man. I don't want to do this, man. I want to write a book. In my 32 years, that has been my experience. It always works best. Now, this is coming from somebody who don't have any technicians, but it always works best for me when the person has some kind of interest in it. And usually not an interest from, oh, I got to have a job because I got to pay for this child support or I'm going to jail tomorrow type shit. Because that happens too. But somebody that says, hey, look, man, I'm tired of working at Piggly Wiggly. I'm tired of working at what's the name? I don't want to work at Dollar General. I've seen you working on this stuff. How do I do this? How do I do this? So those kind of people, I have no problem helping. That's what this channel is about. That's what this channel is for. Telling people how to get into this, very little cost, where to start, how to make, getting into this business, just doing, I know you guys have not saw great success with it, but it is still the best way to get into the business. That is ice machine cleaning. You need very little tools, very little knowledge. The payoff is extremely high. I don't know any other facet of the commercial appliance business besides doing preventative maintenance. I don't know any other way where you're going to instantaneously jump into a six-figure earning business. I don't know of any other way. So you could do ice machine cleaning, six figures, grocery stores, daycares, hotels, hospitals, universities, and of course the restaurants and stuff like that. I don't know any other way. I mean, it's when you go and do preventive maintenance, like cleaning the coils on refrigerators and stuff like that, cleaning, like I showed some of you people that were on the live, cleaning the vents for the cooling fans and stuff like that. You know, that, yes, you can go in there and do about $750 to $1,000 some dollars per restaurant, just cleaning, coils. That's not the ice machine. That's just cleaning evaporated coils and that type of thing. Typically, because if you go in there charging $50, $75 a piece for each unit, you're cleaning anywhere, like 10 units. And there you go. And then you throw in, if you do throw in the ice machine, now you're definitely doing over $1,000 per restaurant. You get some of these owners that own, 5 or 10 restaurants. You're doing the preventative maintenance every single quarter, right? So and usually when they have a number of restaurants, by the time you're done, doing the first set for the first quarter, you're now into the second quarter, and you got to clean them all over again. It's just one of those things, and that is cleaning coils, cleaning the refrigerators. Cleaning the refrigerators requires even less knowledge than cleaning the ice machines. So yeah. So what do you, Victor says, heck, they paid me for 2 already, and I haven't gotten a chance to get started. So Invictus says you got 4 ice machines waiting on you. Now that you need to clean them based on my advice. Yes, the cleaning is the way to go. This is how it works. Once you're in there, once you're doing the cleaning for restaurants, grocery stores, hospitals, even a car dealership, right? Even a car dealership, you go in there and you clean an ice machine, they're going to have, other fridges and things like that, merchandisers that need to be cleaned. Your smaller mom and pops and things like that, they're going to need that stuff cleaned. So there's multiple units at these facilities. You want to get into cleaning it, descaling the dishwasher, descaling the ice machine, cleaning the condenser coils on the refrigeration. Those are your gateway. That is still 6-figure. That is still, I don't care how you chop it up, it's still going to be 6-figure, still going to be at your own pace. Doing the PMs, you're typically going to do those early or late. And it depends on when you're doing the ice machine too. So some of these places you might want to, like, I'll start, like when I was doing some wing stops. I was doing some wing stops, and they own some other chains. And like I would start the ice machine and have it run through the cleaning cycle with the solution in it. And then when I was running, then I would start, by the register in the front. I would clean the condenser on the merchandiser, and that's the refrigerator in the front by the register. When they go and place the order, and they'll go in there and they'll grab the bottle for the drinks. Then in the kitchen, you have the fridges that are holding the condiments and stuff like that for the dipping sauces and things like that. You clean the condenser coils on the back. Across from that, you're going to have the upright refrigerator freezer units. Those units are going to have your French fry bags in them. Those units are going to have your chicken in them. And you're going to want to get up on top of those and clean the condenser coils on those. So you typically got 2 to 3 of those, 2 prep tables. So the front 5, 6. Ice machine makes 7. Then usually another fridge in the back, so that's 8. So at least like you're talking about Wingstop and stuff like that. So you're talking about like 8. 9. So you're talking about like 8 or 9 items because I forgot about the ice machines in the lobby. So when you got those, sometimes you'll have as few as 1, as many as 2 or 3 in the lobby, and then you'll have 1 ice machine in the back that the kitchen staff uses for the takeout. They don't just go and when they fill up a cup, they don't just go out in the lobby and then go start filling drinks. No, they have their own ice machine in the back. So that gives you 2 or 3 ice machines that you clean in per location, plus the additional might as well say 7 refrigeration units, and you're doing the PMs on those. You're doing that every single quarter. You know, the chicken joints are the worst. Chicken joints are the worst. All right, let me go back on over these comment sections because we are at 1 hour and 37 minutes. We're getting ready to wrap it up, so I want you guys to get in whatever questions you got, whatever comments and things like that. We're gonna get that in and start to wrap this up. Invictus says that I have made him money. You appreciate the intel. And I am happy that I am in a position to give you guys this intel. I've said this many times before. There is no one else.
There's no one else.
There is no one else. You can go on Instagram. You can go on TikTok. You can go on Twitch. You can go on Kick. You can go anywhere the hell you can come on here on YouTube. No one is going to tell you about these manufacturers. No one is going to tell you about the distributors. No one is going to tell you about training classes. No one is going to tell you about how to get into these locations, how you should approach them, what type of equipment, what you should be expecting when you're dealing with these places. The many different facets, like I'm showing you guys with the Chipotles. Some people just go around doing new locations. Now this last location I got dust on me because they're way behind. Normally I go in, I'm the only person in there, and I get to walk around with my stuff swinging. I'm the only mofo in there. This time I was in there, they're putting the doors on, they're putting lamp posts on the outside. I'm like, what the hell? This thing was supposed to be open on today. What the fuck are y'all doing? So that's Chipotle, and now I got another 3 more Chipotles I gotta do. So it is what it is. So you can do new. That requires a slightly different skill set. But, you know, it is what we can always get into that. Oh, what you got to say about True Invictus. So cleaning the ice machines led them. Okay. Cleaning the ice machine led that customer to you repairing their True refrigerator. And that's what it's all about. Like I tell Invictus, and just like I tell Brother Terry, it is about proximity. It is about trust. So once you're in there, and Patrick, I'm gonna get to you in a second, but once you're in there, the customer has no real need they have no incentive to let you go. You must speak up and say, hey, you know, I don't just do ice machines, or I don't just do deep fryers. You know that, right? I do other things, but that's when you have to come out with your packet and you let them know. You say, hey, this is for my apps. Not really, but this is for apps. So I got a manual, but instead of this manual for FryMaster, imagine this. Sorry about that. Imagine this is the booklet that you give to your customer for your preventative maintenance, for your repair. You know, say yes, I do deep fryers, I do your dishwashers, I do ovens, I do toaster ovens, I do conveyor ovens, whatever they have in there. Because once they've let you in the hen house. It's on you. It's on you once they let you in the hen house. Yo, brother Patrick, I haven't seen you in a hot minute, brother. Yeah, thank you for being here, brother.
How good of you to join us.
And
being involved and being active on his YouTube channel. Well, welcome back.
thank you being here and being involved, brother. So, yeah, one job typically is going to lead to another, but closed mouths do not get fed. You must speak up, but I typically use ice machines to get me in to a place. You don't have to. You don't have to. So my app says you're building your book with the certifications, because yes, those that have been burned will ask, "Hey man, you got any certification on this?" Because so many guys will go there and they'll sit there and they say, "I can fix anything." Ain't nobody trying to deal with that, bro. Ain't nobody trying to deal with that. I mean, some people, I talked to some people today, they say, hey man, they they want a second or third opinion, and so if they can get that from somebody, they'll take it. But they want a set of fresh eyes. But other than that, man, they typically want somebody that has a connection with the factory on that piece of equipment. That is really what they're looking for. Yeah, my apps. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. I do my best to speak the truth, brother. It's like I said, it's the only reason why I'm here. I've been listening to you guys for years. Say, oh, how do I do this? How do I do that? How do I get in? Anybody know? Anybody? And so hey man, I gave it a hot minute. I gave it like 4 or 5 years. No, nobody. And even when I still came on here and I started talking to you guys, it still nobody wants to tell you guys anything. So I do my absolute best to give you guys these training dates, to let you know, highlight different manufacturers, let you know which manufacturers are open and receptive to bringing in fresh green technicians. I've talked to these people. Vast majority of these companies I've actually spoken to before I present this information to you. It's not like I just throw this stuff out there. I actually speak with them and say, hey, are you guys open for new people coming in? And they say, yeah, as a matter of fact, we're looking for people in this area. We're looking for people in that area. Fun fact, Costco is still looking for people to service the equipment that they sell, the restaurant equipment that they sell at Costco. They are still looking for people. This isn't just Onera Group. They sell True. They sell Hoshizaki. They sell all kind of stuff. So my app says, do you set up a price and time for preventative maintenance? Yes, all preventative maintenance is set up like that. Like I said, if you're doing refrigeration, it's typically you're going to be doing anywhere between $50 to $100 to do the cleaning on them. Some units are drop-ins, and those drop-ins are going to require a little more effort. Like with some drop-ins, you got to go under the counter, and then it's like a tunnel system. So the front end is going to get blocked up, and then the rear end is going to get blocked up, and you got to get under there. You got to hose it, clean the coils off. And typically, I don't care what restaurant it is, I end up having to wash them all. That reminds me, bars often need people to do the PMs too, but it's a preventative maintenance. It's condenser cleaning. It is not repair. Repair is separate. So this, you're in and out. Like I said, if you're doing 10 units, $50 a piece, each refrigerator that you're cleaning, you're spending 2 minutes, a minute and a half cleaning the unit. So wiping the condenser coil down, spraying it. Sometimes I have to hose these, especially if there's a floor drain, hosing these suckers off. All right. So Patrick Young is saying, what is my opinion on commercial or residential refrigeration as a standalone business apart from residential appliance repair? Now, let me help you out, Patrick, because hold on one second. Hold on one second. I want this to be loud and clear. I want this to be loud and clear. You are only really supposed to do one thing. Oh, let me see if I can get that damn thing off there. Hold on. Why am I not big? Damn. I'm gonna reiterate. Business 101. The more focused you are on a particular item, the more profitable you're going to be. If I can only the most profitable I have ever been in my entire career was servicing residential GE side-by-side refrigerators, changing the heating elements, the glass heating elements on GE refrigerators. I'm talking about when they first came out. I rode that mother-loving wave from day 1 to day 10. Bruh, I cried when those units were phased out. I felt like a family member had passed away, bruh. So Business 101. Business 101. Yeah, my apps. I'm gonna get to you. I'm gonna get to that one in a hot second. Business 101. You are more profitable doing one thing and one thing only. So if you do refrigeration, you are going to be more profitable. If you're doing, I'm not even going to talk about the residential. If you're doing commercial refrigeration and you're only doing refrigeration, you are going to end up carrying compressors. You're going to end up carrying controllers. You're going to end up carrying sensors. You're going to end up carrying LED lights and transformers and shit, LED drivers. What that does is, because you do refrigeration, you're going to be efficient doing your job. Meaning, when somebody calls you, they're calling because you do refrigeration. They're calling you because they want you to come out, take care of this structural concept unit. You're going to go out there. You're going to see that structural concept unit is low on charge, and you're going to go ahead and charge it up because you got the 448B on you, or 454B. You're going to have whatever the fucking refrigeration is. If you're going out to work on a true, they call you. First time out, more than likely, you're going to have a compressor on the truck because you only do refrigeration. I'd say about a good 5 compressors would be able to handle 90% of what you, a Tecumseh compressor, a Danfoss compressor, a Copeland compressor. You know what I'm saying? And then, so let's say 6. Say 6. So you got a couple of different types. So so with a scroll and some regular compressors, you're going to be able to take care of the vast majority of what you need. Now, guys in the business, guys in the know, you're going to have different BTU outputs on those compressors. You're going to have different line placements where the discharge and suction is. You're going to have Some compressors are going to be for 220, some are going to be for 110, some are going to be, you're going to also have EEVs, you're going to have the whole Danfoss TXV kit, you're going to have all that shit if you're just doing refrigeration. So long story short, you're going to be able to knock out the vast majority of your jobs. If you're only doing refrigeration is going to be much easier to accomplish than anything else. When it comes to refrigeration, I don't care what part of the country you're in, you're going to be able to go to a supply house. I don't give a damn if you're in Sheboygan. I don't give a damn if you're in Boise, Idaho. You're going to be able to go to a AC refrigeration supply house. You're going to be able to pick up compressors. And you're going to be able to take care of that unit, whether it's a Bone, whether it's Heatcraft, whether it's like I said, whether it's True, whether it's Continental, Hoshizaki, you're going to be able to take care of the vast majority of the calls that you go on, even if it's a zero zone and it needs a clicks on or clicks off or whatever we call them, clicks on. You're going to be able to have that with you. You're going to be able to take care of those calls first time out. You're going to be profitable because you're going to go and take care of that right then and there. What I am doing is the least efficient, the least profitable. I come from a point of never wanting to be without, right? So I am a situation where I am never without a call, right? Because I do laundry, I do dish, I do ovens, I do deep fryers. So I am diversified. When you are very hyper focused, when you're doing just refrigeration, now your job is to market your business. And it's not on the internet. There's no SEO that you're going to be able to purchase, no service that you're going to, being on Angie's List isn't going to be able to help you. Being on any internet service will not be able to yield you the type of calls that you would need. All right, in my app, I'm gonna get back to you. Yeah. So, like Frank said, again, no need to chase the money; it will find you. That is true, but you're going to have to advertise. So you're going to have to advertise. You're going to have to hit the streets. You're going to have to go to each and every one of these. Ashley? Oh, you're going to have to go to each and every location. You're going to have to give them marketing material. You're going to have to put your stuff in any kind of marketing that you can, as far as like where it's going to reach people. I prefer a targeted marketing because I want to physically hand them a medium. I want to physically hand them this, no good. You want to hand them something tangible. You want to hand them a brochure of some type. You want to hand them some type of a postcard, something that you can mail, something that you're going to get to them. The manufacturers that you're doing work for need to know that you're doing work in that market. The supply houses need to know that you are doing work in the market, because you are not, commercial is a completely different animal than residential. The employees at the commercial facilities cannot contract a technician. Bessie Sue can't just have you come on over to Holiday Inn and have you do work. You're not going to be able to get paid. The manager has to get you in. The manager has to get you approved to do the work. You can't just do work at a grammar school. You have to be approved to do it. So these are things where like I said, you need to spend a lot of time on marketing if you're going to do just mixers or blenders. Because a lot of guys just do mixers and blenders. They don't do anything else. They only do blenders and mixers. Sometimes they do ovens, but typically they're just doing blenders and mixers. And what do? They hit up every single bakery, every single pizzeria, every single donut shop in their market. They gotta know, hey, Mike's Mixers and More. Mike's Mixers and More. Here's my number. This is what we do. We do Hobart, we do Globe, we do Volrap, we do all these mixers. We do Samick, we do Spiral, we do planetary mixers, we do belt-driven mixers. Mike's Mixers and More. Because I'm not taking calls for dishwashers. I'm Mike's Mixers and More. You might want to do internet advertising with the videos, but not the SEO shit. You might want to do what Comcast has, where they're playing. You have a video made up, and it's going to be on TV. They're doing a lot of that shit. Mike's Mixers and More. That's something you have to drive home to these people that have this stuff, because you are only doing one thing. So if you're doing refrigeration, you got to go to every single gas station. Every single gas station, if you're doing refrigeration, just like you saw me at the liquor store. Every single liquor store better damn well know who you are. They better have you hit them up. Tell they give you a fucking call. Go by the motherfuckers every week. Hey man, I ain't heard from y'all. Here's my flyer. You know what I'm saying? Ronnie's Refrigerators. Hey, don't forget. Call me. Ronnie's Refrigerators. Every single gas station. Rajesh Kuprapali. Mike's, Ronnie's Refrigerators. Ronnie's Refrigerators. In every single hotel, every single gas station, every single liquor store, every single every single grocery store, right? Ronnie's Refrigerators. Ronnie's Refrigerators. Hey, I've been by here about 4 or 5 times. Y'all ain't called me for nothing. Ronnie's Refrigerators, don't you forget. And that start making noises. You start hearing clanks and bangs from that fridge. Ronnie's Refrigerator. That's what you're going to have to do. I don't do that because I rely on word of mouth. I rely on the manufacturer's referrals. I rely on dealers that sold the equipment. Like you guys saw me today. I went to a dealer. I take care of stuff from them. They said, shit, man, you go do the install. You do it. I don't want to do with it. Just take care of my damn customer. You go do it. So I don't do any marketing whatsoever. I don't. Well, I need to. I have marketing material. Don't get me wrong. But I'm so bad with that. But I don't need to. Why is it? You guys saw me at the Chipotle. That's what this video is. That's me at the Chipotle. So guess what? The contractors, they know who I am. They remember me. I'm bailing their asses out. I'm making sure all this stuff is ready in time for the opening of this Chipotle. Next time they're on the project, guess what? They're asking for my ass. Say, hey, get that color feller over here. The one that was, that time, the color feller. Yeah, get him. We want him. Right? So all of these contractors, 4th largest city in the United States of America, they know the colored fella, right? Because there ain't nobody else. It's just the colored fella. They know me. They don't know my name. They know the colored fella. And everybody go, oh, yeah, we know who you're talking about. Yeah. Because I'm the only independent. Here. So I'm Hoshizaki authorized. So if there's a problem with any of the Hoshizaki refrigeration, I can take care of it. There's a problem with the ice machine, I can take care of it. Yeah, they had an installer for the ice machine, but if they can't get a hold of that mother sucker, they would know to call me. Not that I want to do any of that bullshit, but people are talking. You know what I'm saying? People are talking. Where the hell is it? Oh, damn it. People are talking. Damn. Where is it? Oh, man. Lost it. I was going to do the chatter. There it is. So they know about the color fella. That's why some people know. So in a period of a week, like I said, I might get a deep fryer call, COD. Period of a week, I might get a refrigeration call, COD. I rarely do warranty. The more warranty you do, the more it puts you in the hole, right? You're doing warranty because you're trying to break in. Once you've broken through, once people hear about you, you don't need to do any warranty, not unless you sold that piece of equipment and now you need to make good on it. Other than that, I don't need to do any damn warranty. You know what I'm saying? I'm all authorized, so when I do a Chipotle and something go bad, I'll take care of it so the job gets done. You know, but I'm not doing it for that warranty job. That warranty job don't mean shit to me. I would have been much happier without it. But now Woodstone knows who I am. Caliente Grills, who didn't know who they were before. Now that motherfucker's calling me every day. The damn CEO of the damn of the company. Motherfucker called me. He called me 2 times yesterday. He called me today. He's sending me 8 parts. He said, "Hey man, any of those other Chipotle's had a problem, bro. You just go take care of it. I gave you some extras. Take care of those. And if you got this or that problem, you let me know." And I didn't know this month. 2 days ago, I didn't even know. I used to do the AJN Tunes Panini Press. But this guy took over that contract. They're no longer using AJN Tunes at Chipotle. And now this guy is turned me into his new best friend. We're besties. The fuck? You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But you know, it is what it is. So and my apps, I'll get back to you. So Patrick says, I recently did sealed systems training. All right. And someone told me to forget those appliances. Yes. 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 The riches are in inches. Yes. 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 How often? I'm not keeping shit from you guys. I don't understand why you guys act like I'm fucking keeping something and gatekeeping and shit. Mother lover, when have I ever told any of you all to do sealed systems? Sealed system service is a necessary part of the business, right? Patrick, are you do you do this one to your wife? Right? You do that one to your wife. Do you you a little heavy? You a little heavy with the drink there, buddy? What else is there? Right? So if you're not on some kind of like house arrest, are you injured or something? So brother, if you're a healthy body, if you don't have any kind of driving restrictions, and you're not like forced to be in one particular place all day, I don't see it. Typically, compressors are for the slow, right? The guy goes out to do the compressor. He's fucking there all day. You know, he's there all day. You bill for it. It is. I like to refer to compressor work as old man money. Ever since I was 15 years old, I've typically only seen, I've only seen old men, right? Do it so that they'll get a helper, they'll get a young kid. Sometimes it's like, I'm not even gonna get into it, but they'll get a young kid. All right, they'll get a young kid, and the young kid, and I wasn't a young kid, I'm talking about in their 20s all the way down to like like 18. And they're the ones carrying the tanks. They're the ones carrying the compressor. They're the ones doing the cleanup. And the old man, he saunters on around and he shows up. He puts on the gas and he lights the torch and he goes and does the work, does the leak check, does the vacuum. The kid is taking all the stuff away and packing the stuff up, and then after everything's passed and he's doing the he's gassing the unit up. And those you could easily turn any seal system job into a all day job. You can turn any seal system into a full. For us in the service business, 6 hours is practically a full day. All right, 6 hours is a full day. So you're gonna bill for 6 hours. Guys will bill for the entire time it takes them to go to the supply house and get the compressor and all this other stuff. And by the time you bill for the helper, it's double time. So you're billing for your labor, you're building for the helper. You're billing for your materials, your gas, vacuum pump, oil. Use of the tools, use of the vacuum pump, use of the recovery machine, yada 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 yada. Anyway, you charge a couple of grand, charge $2,000 for any. I don't give a damn what it is. Any steel system, any compressor. You could Hold on. Any compressor. Let's see here. All right. And I go through this training, so I don't know. Like, my thing is for you to follow the rules. I give you guys this step by step. Copeland scroll compressor for sale. Right? So I give you guys this step by step. Hey, I say, Patrick, clean the fucking ice machines. Hey, Patrick, do condensing cleaner. Patrick never once have I told any of you to do compressor work. Never.
You got to have vision.
And just, I know you married to a Jamaican.
Blood clot.
I'm gonna replace this
Blood clot.
with Tariq's and Nasheed's blood clot, because I swear to God, that's the funniest way I've ever heard anybody say blood clot in my entire life. I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna have that loud inkling. But anyway, let me blow this up. Let me blow this up for you. Let me blow this up. So I don't know what you're seeing here, but I see a compressor for $1,500. I see a scroll compressor for $1,500. I see another one here for $1,200. I see one here for $1,700. This one is $475. Another one, $385. Here is a condenser. It's a condenser unit right here, $736. Another compressor, $1,470. Yet again, another one, $679. And here we go right here, because I use Supply House, so I'll stop it on Supply House. I'm wearing a t-shirt. This is Supply House. Trademaster is supplyhouse.com. $2,212. See, there's the Trademaster. There's Trademaster right there. Trademaster for the pros. Sign up. It's a free account. They gave me shirts and t-shirts and hats and shit like that. So thanks for the t-shirts, thanks for the hat. You know what I'm saying? Thanks for the t-shirt, thanks for the hat. So, brother. I don't know about you, but I see a single component for $2,000. Now, I don't know how badly you could fuck up a job where the main component by itself is $2,000. You're not gonna, hopefully you're not gonna nickel and dime yourself out of a decent wage by installing a $2,212 compressor. First of all, there's going to be a healthy markup. That is retail. That is not. So for some of this stuff, I'm going to point like this and like that, because on one, if you guys watch me on your phone, it's up above. And if you guys are watching me on your TV or your laptop, it's going to be over there. How are you going to fuck up $2,000? So it's $2,000 just for the compressor. That's not the dryer, so you got to charge the dryer. And that's not the rest of the components. Just for this, it's a 3-phase, 220-volt compressor. There's the BTU, like I was explaining to you guys earlier. You got to match up the BTUs because the BTU is very important. You get the BTU rating wrong, and the unit is not going to function properly. But yeah, brother, what you're doing is you're grabbing for stuff and you end up chopping your own dick off. So I don't think your wife is going to like you very much without your manhood. So you
Computer says no.
You're going to want to do things. Like I said, I have a method. Start with the clean. You're going to run into plenty of problems once you start cleaning ice machines. You're going to run into bad compressors. You're going to run into bad compressors cleaning ice machines. So doing seal system is a pain in the ass. I like to be able to do something and just be done and not have to go back. I really don't have too much stuff where I got to go back. I am a one-man show, so when there is something that's an issue, I have to go take care of it. But I thankfully I rarely do. I just had one problem. No, two. It's crazy. Two problems. Same customer for all of 2025. Same damn customer. I don't know what it is about this one location. The beverage air, the damn capillary tube. It just. I had a leak in the capillary tube, and then I have a QBD unit where it's just one thing after another, and then I'm never using the crimp method again. I'll say that. I used the crimp method and tried to round off, and it was a complete disaster. But I had two seal system issues on systems that I did for 2025, and they were the same damn customer. Luckily, it's a little small customer. It wasn't anybody big, nobody important. Nobody important. So I said, fuck it, let me try this round off method. That shit didn't work. That's all. But anyway, I don't like. I'm not big on refrigeration. I like everything else. To be honest with you, I take a damn deep fryer spitting oil at me any damn day than dealing with fucking seal systems. I hate them so much. It's so much with the haggling and the horse trading and all that other cliche bullshit because it's so expensive. It's so expensive doing seal system. Like I said, I could take a simple compressor. Let me give you an example. Let me get a compressor. And fun fact, when I first started, compressors were $65. So this is perfect. This is perfect. So I can take a simple compressor that is that's 254, right? I can take a simple compressor like this. And we could turn this into a we could take this and turn this into a I'll say a $2,500 job, right? Which would leave you with because that compressor is not going to be 250 for your. I haven't signed in, so that's 254 retail. That's not wholesale. So I can easily take that and make that into 2,000. What did I say earlier? Did I say 2,500? And I didn't forget about you, brother. Oh, you want the girl from Costco. So anyway, so I can take. So let's just say I'm gonna go pick this up. So it's a simple fridge. So this is gonna be a smaller fridge. It's not gonna be a freezer. It's gonna be a smaller 110 fridge, and it needs this compressor. The compressor retails for $254. So I'm gonna charge the customer $210 for me to get out there. Then let's just say it's gonna be another $60 in mileage. So that's that. Hold on. Let me keep track. I am not the one. So $210 plus another $60 in mileage. So I diagnose the unit. I say, yeah, you got a weak compressor, bad compressor, blah blah blah. Call the parts house. They got one. It's $254. So I tell the customer the compressor itself is going to be like, I'm not going to mark it up that much. I'm going to tell them we'll say $285. All right, so $285 times 0.0825. That's $23. 285 plus the 60 plus the 210. And now, so we're already at $578. Then I'm going to drive over there to the parts house and I'm going to pick it up and I'm going to drive back. So we're going to do I'm only going to bill at $185 an hour. So you're already talking about 2 hours, an hour to get there. We'll say like 45 minutes to get there, and then another couple of minutes there at the parts house. And then no, so we'll do 30, 30, and 30. So we'll say it takes 30 minutes to get there, and then I waited. Let's just say about an hour to get it, and then 30 minutes back. So we're billing the guy for 2 hours. So we're at 158, then another 185 to get the part, and then another 185 to drive back with the part. What the fuck happened to my numbers? Okay. Oh, shit, this calculator's destroying me. 1 second. 210, 60, 285, $23 in tax. All right, so that's 578 plus 185 to go there, get the part, then another 185, getting the part and coming back. So we're all right, so we're already at $948. That's before we've done anything. So we're at 948. So that is compressor. That's driving over there to pick up the compressor, because all you do is refrigeration. So when you go out on a call, you complete the call. You don't go nowhere else. All right. So it's not like you're going to leave to go take care of a deep fryer or some shit like that. No, you're going to go pick up that thing and you're going to come back. So that service call, that's the mileage. We're at 948. So then we're going to say an hour to cut it out, right? Plus another 185. So it's an hour to cut it out, because you got to take off the cover from the bottom or from the back, and then you're gonna slide out the panel, and you're gonna take the pins out the bottom for the compressor. All of this stuff, you're not moving at lightning speed. No, you're billing for time. You're billing for time. We're already at $1,133. At this point in time, we've already extracted the refrigerant, and we've now taken out the compressor. So now we're going to prep the new compressor, and then we are going to clean up the lines and put everything in place. That is also going to be about an hour plus 185. So we're at $1,318. So now you got all the lines together, and then you're going to braze them all together. So you're charging for your brazing rod. So we're gonna say $75 for gas, brazing rod, flux, and adding everything, all that bullshit. All right, so $1,393 on a $254 compressor, and we haven't even torched it in yet. So now we're torching it in, and then you're going to do a leak check. All right, so you're going to do it. You're going to charge $10 for the nitrogen or compressed gas, or for we'll just say nitrogen. $10. $1,403 is what we're at now. Now you're done with the pressure test. How long would you say? Would you say 30 minutes? We'll say 30 minutes, right? So now you've checked all your joints, right? Everything is fine. Pressure test is fine. It's holding 150 psi. It's holding. So now you're going to go ahead and vacuum the system down. You're going to go ahead and some say 300. We used to do 500 psi. 500 microns. My bad. So so it was 30 minutes to pressure up the system, watch it, let it hold, and then now we're going to do a vacuum till we get to that number. We typically get down to 500 microns pretty quickly, but yet and still we're going to hold, right? We're going to hold. So all in all, this is another hour. So that's 185 plus 185. All right, where were we at? 1,000. I'll just say 1,300. Fuck. Damn, this calculator. Apple sucks, dude. 1,300 plus. I'll say another 185 for that gassing up and vacuuming down. I know I lost a couple dollars there somewhere. So we're at 1,485 now. Now that we've done the pressure test, now that we've done vacuumed it down, now we're going to break the vacuum. And then we're going to put in the, okay, I'm going to say 404. Now we're going to put in the 404. We're going to weigh in the charge. Typically, if you're going to weigh in the charge, typically we're only spend like 30 minutes on that. But we have to now charge for the gas. And I'm just going to go with a roundabout figure. I'm going to say about I'm going to say $185 for the refrigerant. This is a regular fridge. This is not a monster unit because this is a very small compressor. Did it again. All right, my numbers is already fucked out. Anyway, we're at $1,500, and now we're gonna. I didn't fucked up my numbers, but anyway, we're at a calculator keep fucking up. We're at $1,553, and then we're gonna put the thing back together. So now we got to put it back into the case. Got to put the unit back in there. It's another hour at 185. So we're at roundabout $1,738. What do we have invested in it? We got it didn't cost us $254. We'll say $200 for the compressor. So that now we're down to, once we extracted that cost, we're at $1,538, and we need to extract the cost of the refrigerant. And I'm going to say another $50 for the fridge for the 404. We're looking at we didn't subtract gas. We didn't subtract anything. You're looking at about $1,488, right? Off of a $254 retail compressor. And I didn't even really, that's our money. That, you gotta add in the compressor and everything else like that, but you're walking away. You're walking away with $1,488, free and clear. That is what it looks like when you're only doing refrigeration. I would suggest that you watch NorCal Dave, his channel. You typically see him do that. He'll either do the compressor job same day, or he'll go out, see the unit, and then he will return the next day and then do the evaporator, do the compressor job. And I've been watching NorCal Dave well over 10 years. Damn, can't believe I'm saying that now. Well over 10 years, and that's typically how he does it. He has a full-time job. He works for a university as their maintenance staff. But that's what you're looking at. And I mean, yeah, you could do 2 of those in a day, or you could just do 1 a day, right? You could do 1 a day. So you're charging for your time. So it's not in your best interest to go ahead and do that job in 2 hours. You don't have to carry a bunch of parts and a bunch of compressors. Now, if you are going to do, 2 of those in a day, I mean, it's to carry a couple compressors is in your best interest. You in turn jack up the price on the compressor. Why? For convenience, because you already have it, and you're not charging them for running to the parts house anymore. They call you out. You're gonna have the fridge done same day. You don't have as much proprietary stuff on the commercial side as you do on residential, right? So now I didn't have me talking for 2 hours and 30 minutes about this bullshit. But yeah, Patrick, there's that. And my apps, yeah, send me a message. Just send me a message tomorrow, and I'll give you that the young lady's information. She's in Vegas. She works for Costco. She doesn't work for Onera. She has nothing to do with Onera. Anything that Costco sells, Costco has their own department that monitors service calls from start to finish. So her job is once they call, right? So customer buys a deep fryer. They'll buy a Pitco deep fryer. And then they call. They say, hey, Costco, I bought this deep fryer from your business center. The deep fryer is not, I set it to 350 and everything's burning up. Everything I put in there is burning up. This is bullshit. Okay, Mr. Sir, we're gonna get somebody out there. And then so they, in turn, the Costco business center concierge people, it's their job to find a service technician to go out. And then Costco doesn't pay. The customer pays, but they need to find people to go out. Right? They need to find people to go out. And yes, when they're under warranty, they'll have it. But if it's a Pitco, you're never going to go out on that. If it's a Frymaster, you're never going to go out. But it's the smaller brands. It's the smaller brands that are sold through Costco, the AdCraft, and things of that nature. Like I showed you guys at Restaurant Depot. Contact your local Restaurant Depot. Go down there and introduce yourself to the manager. Do the same thing like I teach you guys. Give them a portfolio. Say, hey, this is what I'm trained on, all this stuff. I do all this stuff. If you were to call General, they know who I am. I'm in their system. If you were to call AdCraft, they know who I am. I'm in their system. If you were to go on Hoshizaki's website, I'm on there. If you're not on their site, you give the certificate that they got with your name and number on it. You're not going to be listed on the Manitowoc site, but you will have a Manitowoc certificate. You give them a copy of that Manitowoc certificate. My father sent me some stuff. I got my old G.I. Joe stuff. Damn, you can't see that. G.I. Joe. Anyway, I don't know why he sent some of this old shit. The old Jet magazine. Anyway, Restaurant Depot, your local appliance dealers, just like you guys saw me today, going to a dealer. They refer people to all their clients, right? So the dealer I went to today, they've been in business for 60 years, maybe 60 plus. So it's on the second generation now that's running that chain of stores. I do another chain. They don't like me too much. I do this they own stores in 3 cities in Texas. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. What the fuck you mean I got no mic? Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Hold on, hold on. You said no mic? Huh. No, I got mic. I got mic. Brother, I got mic. I'm looking at it right here. I got microphone. Anybody else? Is anybody else having a hard time hearing me? Put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat if you can't hear me. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm like, yeah. So, brother, it ain't me. Appreciate it because I might have. Oh shit, I can't see. Hold on. And Patrick, we have a rule over here. We don't talk about first rule in my club is we don't talk about residential. All right. So Patrick says, appreciate it because I might have an in with GE and LG. That doesn't mean anything, brother. You're gonna be homeless. You're gonna be homeless fucking around with GE and LG. Jesus Christ. But anyway, we don't deal with residential. GE resident, like I said, the GE units that I used to service, they don't make them anymore. They haven't made them in over 10 years. I've been doing this since 1992. There's a lot of stuff that they don't make anymore that I got a chance to see the stuff from beginning. And that's funny because I'm going to end this in just a minute. But you got to realize at my age, I'm at 50 years old. At my age, I'm installing the last equipment for my life. Okay. I am installing. If this equipment that I'm putting in, these dishwashers, these ovens, maybe not the deep fryers, especially not the cheap ones, but the high quality equipment that I'm putting in, the true refrigerators. So the true refrigerators I'm putting in, the structural concept refrigerators I'm putting in, the Continental dishwashers, the Champion dishwashers, if they last 20 years, I'll be 70. I'm 50, I'll be 70. So I'm riding this out. I'm installing my last equipment. You understand? You're not going to be installing your last equipment with a GE or LG. Residential equipment used to last 50 years. Then it went down to it only lasts 30 years. Then it went down to it only lasts 18 years. Then it went down to it only lasts 10. Then it went down to 7. I don't know. What is it now? Like 4? What is it? What is the typical lifespan of a fridge now? Is it 4 or 5 years or some shit like that? Gotta go to. All right, man. Yeah, I am work on some wick. I am going to yeah. You're not going to get that kind of longevity. So this brother right here, right? Brother Terry that says amen. He himself is experienced tonight. He went and he was dealing with some equipment. Damn, how the hell do I make myself bigger? He's dealing with some equipment that, in my opinion, I believe it's about 18 years old. And I'm telling him that, yeah, I'm telling him that like the Hobart no longer is offering repair service on these 18, 20-year-old Hobart dishwashers. I said, no mas. You must purchase a new one. We don't have any parts anymore for it, or they make it like $10,000 to fix the unit. No mas, no more. You must get the new unit, right? Why? Because the current technicians that they have don't know anything about the old unit. They've only ever knowing about the new units, the current units, the digital display units. That's all they know. They don't know about these older ones. And so I am essentially, riding out. This is my swan song. If I make it, hopefully I make it into my 70s. Maybe I make it to the 80s. I got one relative that made it to 83. Everybody else left this earth in their 70s. I don't want to be working on this stuff at 75, nor should I be. Someone else should do the work, and I should be kicking back. If I even still own the thing, I kick it out to a hedge fund or something. Or maybe my daughter gets married and her husband takes this over. Who knows? Maybe my niece gets married and her husband takes this over. I don't know. But I do know that I'm installing equipment today that is going to last for 20 years. It's very easy for a dishwasher to last 20 years. It's very easy for a commercial washer machine to last 20 years. It's very easy for a commercial dryer to last 20 years. You do have higher end deep fryers that will last 20 years, right? You have ultra fryers. I don't think ultra fryer is going to be wrong, but you're going to have some henny pennies. You will have some henny pennies that are going to last 20 years. You're going to have some ultra fryers. They're going to last 20 years. You're going to have some Fry Masters. I'm willing to bet that you're going to have some Fry Masters make it to the 20-year mark. So as I'm installing this stuff, and as I'm coming by and I'm doing the preventative maintenance, I'm going by changing components, I'm going by doing this stuff, you're going to look up and 20 years is going to go by.
You can't keep getting away with it.
That's what the customer's going to say. You're going to come out there and you're going to be changing thermocouples. You're going to be changing ATOs. You're going to be changing gas valves. You're going to be changing all kind of parts, and the customer's just going to keep saying,
"You can't keep getting away with it."
And I said, "What you gonna do? You want to go buy a new one? A flight dishwasher is going to cost you $35,000. Some of them are $100,000. I'll fix this thing for, $2,000, $3,000. And they're going to pay it, and they're going to say,
"You can't keep getting away with it."
Champion Industries flight dishwasher for sale. Now, these dishwashers, $87,000. $87,000. They're not going to readily replace an $87,000 dishwasher, not even in 15 years from now. People don't even want to get rid of a car, a $20,000 or $30,000 car in 10, 12 years. You think they're going to get rid of an $87,000 dishwasher in just 15 years?
You know something that I've done.
They're not going to do it. They're not going to do it. They're not going to get rid of an $87,000 dishwasher. They're expecting to get 20 years. They're not going to get rid of a $45,000 dishwasher. They're not gonna get rid of a $45,000 dishwasher because you got to put in a $1,000 drive motor.
You can't keep getting away with it.
You're not going to get rid of this dishwasher. And now this is the same dishwasher that I'm involved with that one location that one community center where you saw me put in the chemical pump. So now I'm going to be doing the chemical pump. I'm going to be delivering chemical every month. I'm going to be taking care of the dishwasher, doing the deliming, descaling, and the customer's going to be like, "What the hell?
You can't keep getting away with it."
But yes, I am. I will for 20 years. I will be getting away with it for 20 years.
If I throw a dog a bone, I don't want to know if it tastes good or not.
So Patrick Young says, "Hey, I'm glad I asked you. I'm just trying to put myself in the best position to never drive a semi-truck ever again in life." Yeah, I know it's hard on the kidneys and stuff like that. I know. Bad on the relationship too.
No.
I know. And trucking is in the Mark the Mentor. He was on earlier today. He might even still be on right now. Yeah, they're all going through it with trucking, man. But with this,
You got to have vision.
when it comes to this, you know what I'm saying? You got to be prepared. You got to mark this thing out. But it is going to be 100% solely on you. You're going to have to get out there. You're going to have to market yourself. You're going to have to let everybody and their mama know that you exist. Every gas station, every convenience store, every hotel. You're going to move on to the hospitals. You're going to move on to every small grocery store and even regular grocery stores. What if their regular guy gets sick? What if their regular guy gets hurt? You know, what if the regular guy quits? He moves. Say, "Hey, man, until we hire a new guy, we want you to take care of our refrigeration. Or we're going to use you to take care of our refrigeration when our regular guy goes on vacation. He needs a vacation. You can take care of the refrigeration, keep it going until he comes back. If there is a problem, okay, that's what it is. But just so you know, at our age, like if you're putting in a rack system on a grocery store, you put in a zero zone, 20 years. So, you know, it's like I'm 50. I don't want to still be working on that damn zero zone. I don't want to be working on this damn 80. Well, this ain't 80. Is this 80? 45. I don't want to still work on this damn $45,000 dishwasher when I'm 70. Now, if I have done my job sufficiently, not even superbly, just sufficiently, that will allow this dishwasher to last 20 years. That's 20 years of me changing heating elements. There are multiple heating elements on there, booster heater and all that other good stuff. And the customer is going to be like, "Damn,
You can't keep getting away with it.
every time we see this guy, we got to give him $2,000 every time. Yeah, you're going to be giving me $2,000 for the next 20 years. For the next 20 years, you're going to be giving me thousands of dollars every time you see the colored fella to go ahead and take care of your unit." And that's why everybody like, "Oh man, this is me making fun of people in my market. Man, we never heard of you." Why would you hear of me? I don't need to advertise. I got units to take care of for the next 20 years. I'm installing my retirement. I don't need to go out and do random shit. I got stuff I'm already responsible for today. You guys saw me do the live today where I'm going to deliver. They're gonna seal the deal, and I'm gonna go uninstall the old dishwasher and I'm gonna install the new one. I don't think that dishwasher will last 20 years, but the other dishwasher that I put in that's the same make and model, it's 6 years. It's been running 6 years. I go out there, I descale it, I make sure I run it every month. I run that sucker through, make sure the chemical is all primed and everything else like that. Everything is running and all the hoses are pliable. Anything start to go sideways, I'm gonna go change it. I'm gonna go take care of it. 20 years. For the next 20 years, I have this type of equipment. For the next 20 years. And in ice, fun fact, some ice machines, people loved Hoshizaki because Hoshizaki used to last 18, 20 years. Used to. Not anymore, but used to. My app says best thing I have heard is the ice maker, old ice maker rental model you described. Yeah, yeah, you can take the old ice makers and you can rent those out. You can take the old dishwashers and you rent them out. You can take the old ice makers and rent them out. So it's just man, it's taking the damn time to do it. Because I got some Manitowoc's in the garage. I got some Hoshizaki's in the garage. I got some dishwashers. I got a Perlick glass washer in the garage. I got a Champion in the garage. I got a Hobart in the garage. A whole bunch of shit in the garage, man. And I just don't have the time to work on it. I probably would at the time if I had an employee or two. And then maybe I would have their asses do it. Hey, fucker, come on over here and work on this damn thing while I do it. But currently I've been like picking parts off of stuff. So I have my own boneyard for stuff. So ice machine, even simple things like screws. Like you have on the Manitowoc's, you have these little special screws. And so I was like, fuck, I lost a screw. And I'm like, damn, I got the same Manitowoc in the damn garage. So I went over there, took the damn screws off there. And so yeah, my apps. So once you get into the groove of this, you're naturally going to pick up older units. So customers are going to have units. They're going to be like, hey, man, we had this damn thing 20 years. The guy that takes care of it, he's retired or he passed away, right? That was my story when I came into this market. So many guys had retired and were passing away. And it accelerated at the spark of COVID. And I've been the beneficiary ever since on those things. But yeah, you take your other equipment, and actually, once you have enough equipment out there, you'll be in a position to just give them new stuff too. Because when you give them the new stuff, that there's one guy I know of, he doesn't even bother giving them the used stuff. You get the lease, and he just gives them all new stuff, and that way, all his guys do is they just do cleaning. His guys just do cleaning. They don't even really do repair. Some of them might change a pump or something like that, but they don't even do anything else other than cleaning. And then when you have one that does fuck up and they need something major, they yank it out, and then he'll go ahead and put another new one in there, and then he'll take that one that had messed up, and then he will have that redone at his shop, and then that will go out to maybe a new customer. And then if he's had that new customer long enough, then he will take that unit out and give them a new one after they've been his customer for like 4 years, whatever, 3 years, 4 years. And he's felt like he's earned enough money off of them, especially off of putting in a used unit. He will then go and give them a new one. So with that, I think we are done.
I really don't know what he said at the end of that sentence.
I think we're done. But my apps, hit me up. I'll give you that lady's information. So I don't really call her that much because she's a married woman, and I don't want to make it seem like I'm hitting on her. So I don't really call her. So when she does call, I then say, hey, I know this guy here, I know that person there. But other than that, yeah, I don't really like reach out to her directly. So that is that. That is that. Let me see. Make myself. Oh yeah. There it is. So there you go. You got the good idea of how the business works. Tune into the show, make comments, and I am damn near at the shoot. This is what I want to share. Yeah, so I'm almost at the 1,000. Yeah, the studio. I am almost. Man, YouTube sucks. I want to show you. There it is. So I currently have 940. Now I have 941. So somebody just subscribed. Thank you so much for subscribing. Each and every one of you matter. Each and every one of you count. So now I'm at 941. So I need to get to 1,000, then I can stop panhandling and collect my money from YouTube. But for right now, I am, hold on a second. See, I'm almost there. I am almost there. Almost there. And then I can start receiving funds from video plays instead of from you guys. So what is going to happen once I actually make it to the 1,000 mark? I'm 941. Once I make it to 1,000 subscribers, then I can start cranking out the videos, and then it doesn't matter. Then you guys can watch those videos. I can make dedicated videos on whatever subject matter you guys are looking for. Videos with just the name, number, contact, who the brand is, a lot more than what I have right now. Because right now I think I've only got like maybe 15 or so videos that are focused on particular brands. And I could do even more with contact names and numbers, email addresses, that type of thing. That whole thing. And then I'll still do the lives. But with that, I want to thank you all for being here. Being
Master ICE Cole.
ice cold with it. And helping me
You
find
want to experience true level?
true level.
Do you?
So I will see you guys on Monday if I don't see you on one of the lives. Thanks for being here. See you later. Oh, and thank everybody for contributing to the channel, because I know probably some of you guys do it. I'm actually going to do a separate video thanking a lot of you guys, because you guys have really been contributing to the channel lately. It makes it all worth it. I'll see you guys on the next one. Oh, yeah. That's right. I need to do this one. Yeah.
I haven't got time for this Mickey Mouse bullshit.
Oh, I need to take that off. All right, cool. Hold on, let me do the backdrop. And
be relentless. That's it. I'm done.
I'm gonna have to step out. I'm gonna do my where's my thing? I'm gonna step out. If I can find it, man. Oh, I'm gonna play Learn the Trades video too.
We are same, but different, but still same.
Be relentless. That's it. I'm done.
some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite.